Well, yesterday morning it was all about the wind. This morning it is all about the cold. Grab the jackets, and I'm talking the thick ones. We're looking at temperatures dropping as much as 22 degrees in some areas, so a much colder morning low. And then we could see potential record-breaking highs once again for today, because yesterday we saw highs at 74 degrees when I thought it was just going to be around 70s, which is still a record breaker. But we did reach 74 in Sacramento yesterday. An elevated fire risk is possible by Friday as we start to see winds picking up due to the jet stream. We'll talk about that in just a bit. But all of that fire weather concern we saw yesterday for Northern California has shifted its way further south. So now we're seeing that fire concern for Southern California today. And that's because that low pressure system is down south closer to the Baja area. Meanwhile, the jet stream starts moving its way up north Pacific Northwest area around Washington and into Canada. That really redirects most of the cloud coverage as well as those winds to the north. But the tail end of this jet stream, as you can see on the corner of the map here, that is going to start bringing in some clouds here closer by the weekend for us, but also shifting in some winds from Thursday night to Friday, which could start bringing in the stronger winds and, of course, the elevated fire threats. We'll keep our eye on that for you. Now, the strong winds have diminished for the coastal range and for areas of the High Sierra as early as around 4:35 a.m. So now what we're seeing is some lighter winds. We'll see calm to light winds today, tomorrow, and into Thursday as most of the conditions really start to calm down in terms of seeing high pressure taking over and low pressure moving out. Now, again, 74 degrees. That was the high in Sacramento yesterday. The average this time of year is in the mid-50s. We broke the record. That was 67 degrees set in 2019. I know a couple other places, Modesto, 1988. That was a record there as they reached 71 degrees. Take a look here as we see the rest of the areas. Stockton reaching 76 degrees for the high, 71 in Modesto for the record high there, and downtown Sacramento hitting 72 degrees for that record. So we definitely broke a lot of records across the valley. And now we're looking at warm temperatures once again today in the mid 60s for the foothills. About 53 degrees or so for Truckee and South Lake Tahoe. Now, as we take a closer look, those temperatures they are expected to drop here into the mid 40s as we move toward the end of the work week. And again, the clouds, they start to roll in by the end of the work week as well. That will bring us some more cloud coverage for temperatures overnight to be a little warmer. Now, the Bay Area in the low 70s, much warmer actually than even the Valley area's highs in the mid to upper 60s. For Sacramento, we are looking at about 66, 67 degrees or so for the high today. And then we'll continue to see temperatures slightly drop through the week in those mid 60s to even upper 50s by Friday. And as we move into next week, we're still looking at temperatures dropping still down in the low 60s by next Tuesday. Brittany.